What's up, everybody? Welcome to Quantum Ascent. I have render up on the screen, the one-day price chart. Looking pretty good here. Got scary close there to setting a new low, but that did not happen. Looking over here, receipts. June 2nd on 529, which was back here. We discussed more downside. We were talking about an ABC hitting us down into this level here, that highlighted area. Sure enough, we did get that from that point in time. Ended up dipping lower, but we did know right here we were getting more downside. Could have saved you 21.5% had you listened. And if you ended up waiting, I mean, damn, that's another 35% drop from that point in time. So feel good about that, guys. Again, we knew the direction, and that's the whole point of this. Fibs, wave counts, like we understand where it's going. Like that's how we can play swings too. So haven't been doing that on the channel as of right now, but at some point we are going to be doing a lot of swing trading. So TBD on that, but this did end up dropping down. So this should be the end of the macro second wave. It does look like we got a little bit of an adjustment instead of an ABC. Looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 5 wave drop for render. So guys, this looks done. We got to wait on Bitcoin. We got to wait on the macro markets to keep moving, but this should make its way back up here, right? And the next move is, I don't know how long it's going to take. It could do a lot of dipping and stuff, but we're going to get back up like around this high. We're going to flag. We're going to go. And it's time, man. It's time. We're right there with these markets. If it just wants to go ahead and rip straight up to the upside, go for it. Typically, the way these things move is we'll get back up around that high, which in this case is around, we'll say like between 515, 535. So that $5 area up there, look for the flag, bust out, and we're off and away in the macro third wave. So I'm not going to get too much more into that. With the opportunity, I'm like 95% that the low's in on Bitcoin. So we'll talk about targets here sooner than later for our third wave. But right now, like 1 and 2 are done. Got scary close within, 4% of setting a new low, but we didn't. So we're all good. We bounced up off the floor now at its high, about 30%. So let's see some follow through here. Could see a little bit of resistance as we start to get up into this area. You see the 702 there at 340, along with these outermost trend line, or a trend line on the outermost wicks here. Okay. So a little bit of confluence there. Might see a little resistance at 340, but I do think that breaks sooner than later and we get back up here. It could come back down to scare you one more time and still bounce. Not my base case for the time being, but if we do get, back down into the twos, don't freak out about it too much. It could just be a scare, and then we keep going up, and this thing's levels, right? I mean, look on the way down. We leveled on the way down, levels on the way up, levels on the way up. So let it play out. Everything's going well. Feeling good about render, feeling great about the market, guys. Like, this is the most excited I've been in a while, probably since I started the channel back in March, because we're getting so close to that moment. And finally, all the talking, all the TA, all the price levels, like, we're going to see our payday, man. It's right around the corner. So if you guys could do me a favor, if you could follow, like, repost. I've been doing TA a long time, and I just want to help as many of you guys as I can. I released an ebook last week on building the perfect portfolio. Head over to my X page, link in the profile there. I'll also have it in the description on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for joining. I'll have a bunch more coming out today, so I will talk to you then.